am I the a-hole for exposing my sister for stealing from our grandparents? So, I 21F don't even know where to start. I'm honestly all over the place right now and feel like the worst person ever. But here's what happened. My sister 22F and I have always been close with our grandparents. They're amazing people, so sweet, always taking care of us, and they keep a lot of cash around the house because they're old school like that. Every time we visit, they try to give us money, even when we tell them not to, but that's just who they are. Anyway, for the past couple months, I've noticed something weird. After almost every visit, they'd mention how they thought they had more cash in certain spots. Like, oh, I thought there was another $50 here. Or, where did that $20 I left in the drawer go? They'd always laugh it off, like they were just being forgetful, but I don't know, something about it stuck with me. Last weekend, my sister and I went over there to visit. This time, I couldn't shake the feeling, so I decided to pay more attention. At one point, my sister said she needed to use the bathroom, but she was gone for a while. I don't even know what came over me, but I went to check, and I caught her in their bedroom with their dresser drawer open. I watched her take money and shove it into her purse. I was stunned. I called her out on the spot, and she freaked out. She started saying she was just borrowing it and would put it back. I told her that was bull and that this wasn't the first time. I could just tell. She begged me not to say anything and said it wasn't a big deal, but I couldn't. After we left, I was so torn. I didn't want to destroy our relationship, but I couldn't let this slide. So, I told my parents everything. They were shocked and furious, and they ended up telling our grandparents, who were obviously devastated. My sister denied it at first, but eventually, when my parents pushed, she admitted she'd done it a few times. Now, my family is a mess. My parents are so angry at her, my grandparents are heartbroken, and my sister has completely shut me out. She's been texting me, calling me a traitor, saying I ruined her life and blew this out of proportion. She even blocked me on social media. I feel horrible. I didn't want this to blow up like it did, but I also couldn't just keep quiet while she stole from people who've done nothing but love us. My parents say I did the right thing, but I can't stop feeling guilty. Should I have just handled it privately with her instead of getting everyone involved? So, am I the a-hole here?
Here are the top comments.
Absolute not the a-hole. You did what was right. She could have asked for money and they would have given it to her instead of stealing. She is the
Not the a-hole. Your sister wasn't borrowing money. She was running her own personal heist movie on your grandparents. You didn't ruin her life. She did that when she chose to treat their house like an ATM with no withdrawal limits.
Not the a-hole. What your sister did is shameful, betraying the trust of two kindly, loving people. She needs to face hard consequences for what she's done.